Hello children, good morning. Today I am going to start a new topic, a new lesson, that is animal tissues. In the last unit, that is in the plant tissues, you have studied about the types of plant tissues and what are its functions. Okay. So before entering into the animal tissue, I want to ask some questions to you because you have already completed the plant tissues. So what is a cell? You please answer, what is a cell? And how the tissues are formed from the cells. So the group of cells will forms the tissue. Okay, cells are the first unit in the syllabus is the cell, its structure and function, that you have studied well. Okay, what are the cell organelles present in it and what are its functions, you know very well. So each and every living organism is made up of cells. Okay, as the plants and animals are the multicellular, means they are made up of many types of cells, and the group of cells will forms the tissues, and each tissue will forms the organ. Okay, each organ will forms the organ system, and each organ system will forms the particular organism. Okay, so now what is a tissue? Tissue is nothing but the group of cells. Just now I told you the tissue is a group of cells. Each tissue will perform a particular function. For example, if you take the nervous tissue, what is the function of the nervous tissue? So it will carry the responses from the brain to the different body parts. It will carry the information from the sense organs like in eyes, ears, skin to the brain. So what is its function? Nervous tissue function is carrying the information. Okay, like that you take skin. How the skin is formed? It is formed by the epithelial tissue. Okay, so what is the function of the skin? Generally you can say skin it will protect us from the diseases. Okay, it will protect us from the microorganisms. Okay, so these are the functions of the skin. Mainly the epithelial tissue is performing all these functions. Okay, so like that each and every tissue is having its own function. Okay, so in this unit we will come to know about the 4 types of tissues: epithelial tissue, connective tissue, muscular tissue and nervous tissue. So these are the 4 types of tissues we will discuss in this animal tissues unit. Okay, so how can you see the tissues? How can you see the cells present in the tissues? So for this you need some apparatus, like you need slides. Okay, you need 2-3 slides. Next you need a drop of water or a drop of glycerin. You need brush and you need a microscope and a needle. Okay, so by all these materials you can observe the tissues. Okay, so animal tissue, you take any animal, For example, if you take the simple chicken, okay, you take the chicken bone. So bone is nothing but the connective tissue, and to that bone there will be some muscle attached to it, right? So you can see that muscle also, muscular tissue also you can see the connective tissue. And first of all, you have to take one beaker with the HCl and place that bone into that beaker for few hours, okay. Afterwards, you take that bone from the forceps, then the bone will become soft because of the action of the HCl. The bone will become soft, okay. Now take the bone from the forceps. So you take the muscle attached to the bone, okay. You take one thin muscle, one fiber, and keep it on the slide. Keep a drop of water on it or glycerin to it, and take one more slide and press it, okay. Keep that slide under the microscope and you will observe the cells, okay. Whatever you will observe, that you draw on a book how the cells are arranged, what is the shape of the cell, is the nucleus present in the cells or not. Next, how the cells are present on a floor, okay. Is they are single layered or many layered. So all these questions you will get raised, okay. So you can answer by yourself by observing the different types of cells, okay. So you can, if you take the muscle, so just now I told you that is muscle, you are observing now is the muscle slide, right? So how is the muscle slide? Is nucleus present? Is it branched or simple? So that you have to question yourself and you have to answer, okay. You will get questions, you will get doubts. Next, after the muscle, you go to the epithelial tissue, okay. For example, while you are running, you will fall down somewhere, so you will get some skin, the skin will come out as a thin layer, okay. So you take that thin layer and observe under the microscope. You place it on the slide, you observe it on the under the microscope. Or you can take the lining of the mouth. So under the mouth lining is there, no? So that you remove and place it on the slide. Place a drop of water and press one more slide on it and observe under the microscope. So you can also observe the cells. The cells will be single layered or many layered. Is the nucleus present or not? Is there any color to that cells? That you can observe under the microscope, okay. Afterwards, if you want to check the if you want to study about the bone, you want to see the bone cells. So inside the bone there will be the bone marrow, right? So if you observe the bone marrow, inside the bone marrow there will be the bone cells. they are called as osteocytic cells. Okay, if you take the tears of the bone and observe under the microscope, you can observe the different types of pods present in it. Okay, so like this you can do the lab activities to see the different types of animal tissues. Okay, so children, you go through the slides, go through the pictures. Okay, next one is the, you take blood. You know the blood is a fluid connective tissue. Okay, you know from the lower classes that blood consists of different types of cells like red blood cells, WBCs, platelets, etc. So this type of cells also you can observe under the microscope. Okay, for this you need a needle, you need some anticoagulants, because if you place the blood on the slide, you have to add one anticoagulant drop and mix the blood carefully with the toothpick. Next, place one more slide on it and observe under the microscope. So you will observe there will be many types of cells in the blood. Okay, like WBCs, thrombocytes, basophils, eosinophils. So like that different types of cells are present that you can observe under the microscope. Okay, so simply by doing the lab activities, you can see different types of cells present in the epithelial tissue, muscular tissue, connective tissue and nervous tissue. Okay, there is a special feature of the nervous tissue. The nervous tissue is made up of neurons. Neuron is the longest cell in the body. You keep it in your mind that neuron is the longest cell in the body, and once the cell will damage, it cannot regenerate again. So that is the characteristic feature of the nervous tissue. Okay, so in the next topic I will explain you about the types of animal tissues. Okay.